Hi everybody, it's Jen. Welcome to day CD 30. Still no positive OPK, still no ovulation. My temps are very wonky. They are up and down, literally look like a roller coaster. So definitely an anovulatory cycle, which is a bummer. I really was hoping that the soy would have kicked in. The weird thing with soy, I wanted to go over kind of what we've done and my experiences with them. So I guess I should start when I first started. When I first started with my fertility specialist, or actually it's not even my fertility specialist, my OB was the first person we started with. This was in 2008, and I started with Clomid. I started with 50 milligrams of Clomid and did not ovulate. Sorry, I'm kind of looking down at my notes here. My second round of Clomid, I did 100 milligrams. I ovulated and we conceived, which was awesome. We also used pre-seed when we conceived, which if you don't know what pre-seed is, look into it. It's amazing stuff. It is a personal lubricant, and I wish I had it next to me, but I don't. But it's a personal lubricant that is sperm friendly. It does not, like any other lubricants, KY jellies, anything like that, is not sperm friendly. There's another one besides pre-seed. I think it's called Preconceive, I think it's Preconceive. I've never used that one, but the pre-seed is amazing. And if with Clomid you get dry CM like I do, it is a blessing. My only warning with the stuff is the directions tell you to take like, I think it's like 3 grams of it, and you get these little applicators that have, you know, your measurements, and it tells you to take, like, I think it's 3 or 0.3 or something like that. It tells you whatever it tells you to take. I would not suggest taking that much, like, unless you want to be like baby oil on a waterbed. I would totally not do that much. A little goes a long way with pre-seed, and it still works just as well at bringing the little swimmers where they need to go. So, but I definitely suggest it. I suggest it even, you know, just to use during TTCing, even if you do have your own CM. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I definitely suggest that, and even, like I said, even if you have your own body produces CM for you, it's still great stuff. You can look it up online, and it'll even show you, like, versus, it'll show you 2 different views. It'll show you a view without pre-seed, and you'll see, like, the sperm dying off. You see much lower concentration of sperm versus with the pre-seed, you see much more in motility, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So we did conceive on the second cycle of Clomid, and we miscarried at 8.5 weeks. We came after our miscarriage. Our miscarriage was in February, and after our miscarriage in May, I went back on Clomid, 100 milligrams. Of course, I owed. I did not owe until CD24 that cycle, so it was a little off. And then we stopped. We took a break. Then I went on to a fertility specialist, who honestly I thought was amazing. He basically told me that the entire time I've been being cared for with PCOS, I haven't been cared for. They were not doing proper tests on me. They were just basically doing nothing. You know, they didn't really, I was on metformin, but I was on and off of it because of the GI upset. I never really stuck to it until after my miscarriage. Then I just said, you know what, I know I need this medicine and I'm going to stick to it because I want a baby, and you know, I finally got through the GI upset and I've been on it since. So 3 years I've been on it. So yeah. So we went to a fertility specialist. He of course ran all my testing, he did what is called an H. It's not an HSG. I forget. Anyways, it's not the one with the dye. He did the one with the saline. And when he did it, he said that they seen 2 small dots in my uterus. And he went on to say, you know, it's probably clots from AF. And, you know, we really don't, he said something with the blood flow of these dots did not have him thinking that they were polyps or fibroids, you know, so he wasn't too concerned. And I asked him twice. I said, because he said, would you like us to redo the test? And I said, do you really feel that you need to? Is it something that you feel like you need to do? We were paying out of pocket, so that was a big expense to take on. So he said, honestly, he goes, I am 90% sure that these are clots and we don't have anything to worry about. So I said, okay, well, since you know, you seem to know what you're talking about, you're, you know, amazing fertility specialist, let's go ahead and, you know, start treatment. So he gave me Femara, and I took Femara for 2 months, and he realized that I had he said that I had a thyroid issue, and my thyroid was not bad. My thyroid was on the high side of normal, the higher side of normal. It was 2.8. High normal from charts that I have looked up and even asked them is 5. But he said, being that we're doing fertility treatment, he likes to see it lower. So, of course, I'm going to listen to my doctor and I'm going to go on thyroid treatment. So, I started thyroid treatment after the 2nd round of Femara. And then the 3rd round of Femara, which on Femara I ovulated every time. I ovulated on CD15, you know, which I thought was amazing. One day after the normal girls ovulate, I guess you could say. So I was really excited about that. And my progesterone after using Femara, my tests were amazing. They were 17.2. They went down to 12.8, but still that's all great numbers for CD21 blood draws, which is your P4 test, your progesterone test. So I reacted really good off the Femara. Felt really good on it. Side effects were nothing compared to Clomid. It was like an amazing thing. It was from going from Clomid and dealing with all the side effects of Clomid and then going to Femara was like night and day. They are 2 very different drugs. They are not the same. They do not do the same things. I wish I had some facts here for exactly what their difference is, but they are not the same. Femara is not FDA approved for fertility. What it is approved for is, it sounds, you know, like wow, but it's approved for patients with breast cancer. So the thing that's good about the Femara too is you can continue to take it, where the Clomid, you're only supposed to take it for so many months, and then you need to either take a break or move on. So the Femara, these women with breast cancer take it every day, you know, for years. So taking it for 5 days is definitely not in any harm to your body that I have noticed red, anything like that. So I then took a break from my fertility specialist because our insurance had changed, and he didn't accept the insurance that I had. And not that anything was really covered through our insurance, but the blood work was covered. Any diagnostics was covered, which was great. And just paying so much out of pocket, it was just, we needed a break. So I started Fertility Blend, which was amazing. Fertility Blend helped me ovulate. I had no problem ovulating on Fertility Blend. It is costly because you take three capsules a day, and it's through the entire month. It's not just for 5 days like any of the ovulation induction medication. So the Fertility Blend worked. I owed 2 months of Fertility Blend. I did no BSP. And then I went and seen a new OB that I worked with, who started me on, before he started me on it, I had an HSG done with the dye and found out that I had polyps, quite a few of them. And I had a really big one that blocked my fallopian tubes. So it was kind of at the end of my tubes, like your tubes coming down here, and it was just at the butt end, and it blocked them. So from what he thinks is that the whole time I was using Femara, the whole time I was with my fertility specialist, the dots that he's seen were actually polyps and grew and covered my fallopian tubes. So basically all that money, all that time, the Femara was nothing but a waste. So he prescribed me to have some surgery, which involved 3 different procedures. He did a DNC, cleaning out my uterus. He did a hysteroscopy, and a polypectomy, where he took the polyps out. So, I mean, it is what it is. I look back, and at that time I was really angry. Like, I wasted so much money with this fertility specialist, and you know, I asked him, how confident are you that these aren't polyps or anything that's going to affect me? You know, he said 90%. That was pretty convincing, so why not move on, you know? So, I mean, I didn't kick myself in the butt, but I just felt that he knew what he was talking about, and I'm going to listen to him, and he was confident in me moving forward, so I did. Anyways, so I had that done in February 2012, this past February, and I started Clomid in March, and I did 4 rounds of Clomid, ovulating on each cycle, but no BSP. So, and then that brings me to my soy, which, you know, I have done 2 cycles of soy, and both have been unsuccessful in in achieving O, and now I'm going back to Femara and seeing how that does. So that's pretty much an update on me. I'm going to update again once I start the Femara, probably maybe even when I get AF. Just to let you guys kind of know what's going on, and maybe I'll come up with something. I wanted to do a giveaway, and I've been wanting to for some time. So I need to think about some things and figure out what and how I want to do it. I believe I'm over 50 subscribers now, which was kind of what I was hoping for. And I don't know. I guess that's it right now. I'll figure out that giveaway and see when I could possibly do that for you guys, just to show my appreciation that you guys are here for me, and that you're watching, I guess, and you're going through our journey, and we are going through our journey together. So I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.